Hey guys, Petgrin here, and today we're looking at Kawa's Feline Species mod. This is a great mod that brings a whole new species to the game, and it's absolutely amazing and how it works. It's quite impressive, and it's a work in progress at the moment, so there's bits and pieces that aren't actually done yet. For example, the custom cinematics when you respawn, it's pretty much just the human, but there's a lot of impressive stuff already. So we're going to be taking a look at this, and then I'm going to show you how to install it. So let's get in there, shall we? Okay, so once you go into your character selection screen, all you need to do is create a character, and you should see a new species right up here. It kind of doesn't fit in. Maybe they could change it so it would be around here or somewhere, or maybe try and stretch the box a little bit. I'm not sure on how the modding actually works in this, but there it is right here. And as you can see, it makes you a little feline. So let's just try and get the right colors. And one thing I dislike already about it, is that you can't, which I figured out earlier, there's no bold haircut, so it's really hard to see the ears no matter what you do, and that kind of upsets me because I kind of want to see them. I mean, this haircut kind of lets me see them a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of just hard to see them, but I do really like it, and I really like the tail as well. It looks really good in game, but we'll see that in just a second. This mod actually brings a new jacket to the game. I'm not sure which jacket it is though, because is this, maybe it's all the jackets and they just have a different look to it. Well, let's go for this one anyway. Okay, and let's see how we want to look. Good enough. Belly color. Oh, I didn't know you could change that. I just want to be the same color as my normal skin. Can I do that? I don't know, let's just make it that color. Alright. So there's also a random name generator as well. I was having some problems with this earlier. I'm not sure it works 100% of the time. As you can see, it just called myself Ape St. John, which might be one of the Apex names, I'm not so sure. But let's just go through and see if we can see any actual cat ones. Mouse Punch, there we go, it's gotta be a cat one. So yeah, it's kind of buggy. It doesn't always choose a cat name, but there's a bunch of them, so in most cases you kind of do and you kind of don't. It's a bit buggy, but yeah, whatever. We'll just go with Dirt Patootie. Okay, we'll just go for Dirt Patootie at the moment. Alright, let's jump in game. Okay, so once you get into the actual game, you'll see this, and this is really interesting. The codex and everything within the game has actually been changed to fit the feline species, so they have their own lore and everything, so that's absolutely great. You struck a deal with a helpful Apex to acquire a ship. Unfortunately, just as you were starting to understand all these other travelers, you ran out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet before setting out blah 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 blah. So it gives you your own like little backstory, and that's great. And if you click up here, just like with any other character, it has each one here. A feline journey begins, a feline introduction, a feline's goal. It's absolutely great. Okay, so as you can see, the ship, this isn't just a normal ship. It's for the race as well, just like everything else, and it's pretty much the Apex ship, I've kind of noticed, except it's been painted lime green. One thing I do really like though is that it's been given a bit of unique with this seat here. Every other ship, every single one has the same seat, but this one ship has it's kind of like it looks like it's been torn at by a cat, and I really like that because it just gives it the character a bit more personality as well. As you can see, it doesn't just start with a blank old ship. It gives you a nice table and chair as well, with a lava lamp as well. I'm not sure if he actually put these in the game himself. He doesn't say on the thread, but he might have. I don't know. It looks pretty cool anyway, just to start with that. It's very interesting. Okay, so as you can see here, cool jacket. I'm not sure if he implemented this jacket. I know for a fact that he implemented a jacket, but I'm not sure which one. I think he implemented a jacket that's called just a jacket. I'm not so sure though. I need some confirmation on that. But anyway, here we have the starter weapon. This starter weapon is actually very different to any of the other races. For a start, it starts with it's got 10 damage. That's higher than all the rest, but it's a one-handed weapon, so you can only poke like that, and it doesn't swing. So it's got some disadvantages, but it's got some advantages as well. And considering the player, well, in the lore, he actually intended to leave his planet on his own behalf. He didn't have to just like scurry out like many of the other characters. It actually gave him a opportunity to grab a weapon that is actually better than what the other characters would have grabbed, for example. So you could look at it with that mindset, but yeah, that's kind of how it is. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. I would like to show you guys the death cycle and stuff, but it's pretty much just a human at the moment, and they're working on that. But yeah, just having this new character with the waggly tail, it's just absolutely great, and it's just another start to the modding community, because I can't wait to see what other people come up with. Maybe there'll be a penguin mod, wink wink nudge nudge, and yeah, all that other great stuff. So I'm just going to go through a quick tutorial on how to install this. It's quite different and difficult compared to a lot of the others, so I'm just going to get you started, because it can be quite tedious in how you're supposed to install it. There might be a simpler way in the future. I suggest you check out the thread for updates on that. So yeah, let's go take a look. Okay, so once you want to get onto the download, there should be a link that says download, and it should link you to here. So once you're on this page, all you have to do is go up here and press download now. Okay, so once that's done, it should come up the bottom here. Click on that, and it should come up with this, a massive bunch of folders, because it's quite a big mod. And what you're going to do is just extract this to your downloads folder or wherever you want to save it, and then once you open your documents, it should be done pretty fast. There we go, felines. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're not just going to grab all this and throw it in, because this is the way the impression I got on how to install this is quite difficult. So what I'm going to do is just open another documents, and what I'm going to do is go into your program files or wherever your Steam is located. So for me, it is my games and Steam. From this point, it's all the same. So Steam apps, common, and then Starbound. You got to find it through your games, and once you're here, you have to. I'll show you what you have to do. Pretty much is you have to put each one in manually. So for example, cinematics. I have to find cinematics and then put these files in. So C for cinematics, there we go. So it's in the assets folder, cinematics, and then feline, and then drop it in. I've got mine here already. And then respawn, you go into the respawn folder as well, and then drop that in as well. So therefore, that the respawn animation is unique to the character. So when you die as using a feline, it doesn't just go cannot find animation cycle and bugs out. So that's how you add the cinematic file, and you pretty much just have to do this for every single one. This is the impression that I've been given by reading the thread. There might be a simpler way in the future. You might just be able to just copy it and throw it in there in the future, but at the moment, this is the impression I've been given. Hopefully it'll be changed in the future, because it's a bit tedious in how you're supposed to install it, but the way I did it, it worked perfectly. I had all my worlds, I had all my characters, everything was perfect, and I had no errors. So if you do it the way I did it, it would work 100%, but it's just that little bit tedious, and it might take you a couple minutes or so. So yeah, that's how you install it. It can be a little bit tedious, but it works perfectly. So check out the thread if you want to see any more updates. Maybe there'll be an update on how to download it, maybe there'll be an update on the cinematics for the feline, make it more unique, etc, etc. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys check it out, because it's absolutely a great innovation into the modding community. I'm hoping to see more characters in the future. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!